We are so excited to provide you with your own personal inspection dashboard, where all of your inspection reports will be kept for you, and you can access them at any time from anywhere. And not just Certainty Home Inspections, but any inspector using our software will be here for you. This includes Alan Davis with Elite, the Home Team, Merit, Haystack, ABI, and Rubel, just to mention a few. The new dashboard gives you way too many benefits to cover them all here today. So I'm just highlighting what I think is the coolest benefit of all, and the number one reason we are so excited for you. I've said for years, if we could create the repair request list for the agent, we would absolutely be the bomb. And this is as close as it gets. What you're seeing now is your personal dashboard. We'll be sending you a video link to cover all these benefits, but for today, I want to share how easy it is to complete the inspection response. Here you see a list of your inspection reports. Locate the inspection you want to respond to and click on View Documents below the address. Then click Create Repair Request List. Here you will have a choice of viewing all items. These include all comments or photos included in the report, and we see that there are 26. Or below, we can choose only the summary items we wish to include. Again, this is all you need to complete the requests. If your client wants you to add carpet, paint, or other non-inspection items, you can easily do this. You can easily remove, add, or edit at any time. When finished, you can email to whomever you like. For this example, I'll choose only the repair items, and we see there are 6. Once we have made our choice, we'll just click OK. This is your working document to create your list. At the top, you will find a progress bar. We can see that at the moment we have accepted 0, requested 0, and have all 6 yet to be answered. The first item listed under our Repair Replace will appear below. You'll see the category of the item in the heading bar above. And at the right, we provide you with clear narrative description of the condition and its location. You can click to enlarge photos or play the video. At the bottom, we can choose to accept as is, and the item will not be mentioned or included in your document. Let's go ahead and add this item to our list. From here, we can still see the category and the item description. And we can make our request regarding this item. In this case, let's just ask for repair, and we will request that ABC Concrete perform this work. When finished, click Save Request or Close to cancel. Let's go ahead and save this request. Our progress bar shows us we have requested 1 item. Below, the next item has appeared, awaiting our answer. Let's go ahead and add this item to our list also. And in this case, we'll say we want the item replaced. We want this done before closing, and then click Save Request. For this example, let's say the buyer is a roofer. So he just wants the money for materials to replace the roof. Let's click Add to List, and then we'll just click Monetary Compensation. Add in the amount, and add an explanation. Then click Add to List. The buyer also has a good friend who is a licensed plumber and says he can get this fixed easily enough, so he's willing to give a little and let this one go. So we can click Accept as Is and keep this one off the list. We see our progress bar continues to show up where we are. Accepted 1, requested 3, and 2 yet to be answered. We also have other tools available on our working document. The tabs at the right will allow you to see what's coming up to be answered, or you can scroll back and view or edit what you have already answered. Here you will see comments and the requests. And you can simply click to make any edits or click here to remove the lists. Another feature is the tracking or history documentation. Any changes are time-stamped with the editor's name. So let's click Next in Complete. Here are more plumbing defects. The buyer changes his mind and now says he can get the labor completed for free. But now I want the cost of materials for both that water heater and these leaks. So let's add the compensation request here, and then we will edit the water heater item. Let's go ahead and click Add to List for this item and say he wants $250. And we'll add in the comment material costs, and then save this request. Another cool benefit is easily locating what it is that you're looking for. To go back to our water heater, we can simply tab back, or we can use the header drop-down and go straight to any item on the list. Now we'll want to click Edit to make our changes. We will simply click Monetary Compensation and add in our $400 request. And in the comments section, we can say for material costs. Next, let's click Save Request, and the changes are done. Let's check out all the other benefits. Under the More Options tab, you can go back to the start and filter by any item. Here you can choose to add maintenance items, for example. In this case, I'm going to leave this as Repair Replace items so we can pick up where we left off. And then here you can add anything your client has requested, such as replacing that dirty carpet or giving an allowance for dirty carpet. Let's go ahead and add this in. Simply click Add New Item. Next, we can view the tracking history of any changes made to this list, when they were made, and by who. We can view the request list as it is at this point. We can return to the original report, go back to our dashboard, or completely clear this list and start all over. We see our progress bar shows that we still have one unanswered item. But let's go ahead and view our list at this point. Here we see a warning letting us know we haven't completed. Just click Cancel to go back and complete, or click View Anyway to continue. Let's click View Anyway and see what happens. Here we can review the list at any point during its creation. We can see the header identifying this as the request list for the property address. We can download the PDF to attach to your addendum or email it as is. At the left, you can add and remove the photos and the videos. Go back to modify your list, or return to your dashboard. Let's go back and answer our last item. We want to click Modify List. This will return us back to the list filter choices. We can add other summary items, or pick up where we left off by only choosing the same items. Let's do that. Pick up where we left off and only choose the repair items. Here we see we only have the one item left. So let's click Next and Complete to go to our last item. This item points out the need for waterproofing and was disclosed by the seller. The buyer knew this before making the offer, so we will click Accept and keep this off the list. We have just finished the request list. You can view it or continue editing by again using the filtering tools here below. Let's go ahead and click Review the List. That's it. You're ready to download or email the list. Just click Email and add in the address, or click Download PDF. From here, you can save and print the document, and then add it as an attachment to your inspection addendum. Let's take a look at our finalized list. We've asked for repair of the walks and patio area, and we asked that ABC Concrete complete this work. We asked that the damaged brick be replaced before closing, and for a $3,997 allowance for roofing materials, $400 for a hot water heater, $250 for the plumbing lines, and another $700 for the carpet allowance. The final page of our list summarizes our requests, with $5,347 in monetary compensation, one item to be repaired, and one item has been asked to be replaced. Lastly, you and your client receive a full-length video of our on-site review. This adds clarity and definition to the written report and virtually places you there with us as we review and carefully explain our findings to your client. Here is a short sample, and we hope you will point out to all of your home buyers, all of these state-of-the-art benefits come with the most highly trained and experienced inspectors, only when they make their decision with certainty.
Hello, Miguel. It's William here with Certainty Home Inspections. I know you couldn't be there for the inspection today, so I thought you might enjoy a virtual inspection, if you will. So I'm just going to walk you through the pictures that I took and explain what I'm looking at, what my concerns are, what you might do to correct problems, that sort of thing. So once you get through this video and through that written report, if you have any questions whatsoever, of course, just give me a call. To start with here, just a nice cover shot of the front of the home. So we get into it, the front walk and stoop there look pretty good. Now, in the crawl space, right in this area, I think we're right behind the stoop in the crawl space, we'll see where there's just a little bit of evidence of moisture entry at one time, and there's one small spot in the subfloor that looks like it's got a little moisture damage too. Nothing to get alarmed about, but something you might want to address. And I think usually, a good bead of silicone here will kind of help stop that. So you'll see that here in a second in the crawl. We're not ground fault protected. The exterior is on the outside of the home, so you might upgrade that at some point. Back when this home was built, that wouldn't be something that was required, but today it is, and they will save your life. They're about $15 at Home Depot. They'll go right in where these are. So at some point you might upgrade those, of course. I do have a crawl space vent there to the right of the front stoop that looks like it's below grade, would be inviting some water in. However, extremely dry in the crawl space, and I had no signs of water entry. But you might do a retaining ring around this, and I wish you many happy years in your new home.